Hello again, welcome back to my video. Today is going to be an exciting day because I get to ride the Shinkansen train from Tokyo all the way to Kyoto. But first, let's go to Tokyo Station. It's going to be a 2-hour train ride from Tokyo to Kyoto, so I just want to pick up some bentos and Tokyo banana for dessert. If you're ever in Tokyo Station, don't forget to stop by Yaesu. Yaesu is an underground mall located on the eastern side of Tokyo Station. This is one of the largest underground shopping malls in Tokyo. It is packed with a variety of shops, restaurants, and cafes. It is also a great place for quick buys or to shop for some very cute souvenirs before catching the train. Now it's time to catch a Shinkansen train. Yay!
Kyoto, non-reserved seats are available in cart number 1 through 3.
The Shinkansen, also known as the bullet train, is one of Japan's most iconic and convenient ways to travel. It's not just fast, it's also an experience in itself. First of all, the speed is incredible. These trains can zoom along at speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour or 200 miles per hour, making travels between cities like Tokyo and Osaka feel like a quick commute. But what makes the Shinkansen so special isn't just how fast it goes, it's also how smooth and quiet the ride is. One thing people love about the Shinkansen is its punctuality. The trains are always on time. In Japan, it's normal for trains to arrive and depart within seconds of their scheduled times. Even if they're delayed by just 1 minute, announcements are made to apologize. It's this kind of reliability that makes traveling stress-free, especially for tourists who might be hopping between cities on tight schedules. Inside the train, the seats are spacious and comfortable with plenty of legroom. You'll often see passengers relaxing, napping, or enjoying a bento box as they travel. As you can see, there's a lot of rooms for small luggages, but if you have one of those big luggages like I do, you have to reserve the luggage space when you book the ticket. These trains are incredibly clean and quiet, creating a peaceful atmosphere. Even when they're full, people are respectful and there's hardly any noise or chatter, making it perfect for resting or getting some work done. And it looks like we're off. Are you here? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I had seatmates. Oopsie. Okay, so we have a 2-hour ride from Tokyo to Kyoto, and right now I'm just so excited to get to Kyoto and experience a different side of Japan. It's a lot more laid back than Tokyo, and right now I feel like I could really use that slower pace, I am kind of hungry, so let me get my packed lunch out and get it ready so I can show them to you. So instead of Japanese bento, I got a Korean dish instead. I think this is called kimbap, which is made of bite-sized rolls, pickled vegetables, and I believe they told me that the meat is bulgogi, so yum! In this package, there's also japchae and some type of egg and marinated chicken. Inside this other package on the left are your typical Korean side dishes. So we have the spicy radish, and I think the brown stuff is called fernbreak, and then we also have the seasoned bean sprouts and some spinach. Itadakimasu! Now that I've had my meals and I'm so full right now, let's have a chat for a little bit. Whoa, this train is going so fast. I feel like bullet trains in Japan are much faster than bullet trains in Europe. Don't you think? Or are they just the same? I just looked it up. They're about the same, 320 kilometers per hour. was in Shibuya because I wanted to see that famous and iconic Shibuya crossing. But oh my gosh, there were so many people. There must have been hundreds of people crossing the street at the same time. But I guess it's that organized chaos that just gives off an exciting energy. It was fun, it was exciting, it was lively, and I liked it a lot. You know, despite Shibuya being super busy, there's a fun vibe about Shibuya. It's a place where you can really feel the pulse of Tokyo. It's fast paced, lively, and full of life. So I think I'm gonna go back to Shibuya when I get back to Tokyo. Do you know that Japan is considered as one of the safest countries in the world? Here's why. The culture in Japan places a strong emphasis on respect for others and maintaining harmony in society. People are generally very considerate, which plays a big part in creating an environment where safety is prioritized. The crime rate here is incredibly low, partly because of how seriously the Japanese people take following rules and doing the right thing. It's common to see people leave their belongings unattended in public places without worrying about them being stolen. Things like leaving your wallet behind in a cafe or on a train and finding it exactly where you left it, or even being returned to you, are quite normal here in Japan. Have you ever had Tokyo banana? Tokyo banana is a popular Japanese snack that is basically a soft, spongy cake shaped like a banana and filled with banana flavored custard cream. It's super fluffy and has a light, sweet taste. You should really try it when you ever come to Tokyo. It's super delicious. Anyways, so we were talking about Japan safety. That's why I'm here in Japan, because I feel like I needed a break from whatever's going on in my country right now. Let me know if this is also happening in your country, but I feel like people are much angrier than usual. I get it, the economy is really bad and inflation is at an all time high. I understand it, but also at a certain point, I just needed to get away and go somewhere where there's peace and quiet, where life is so much simpler and a lot safer. I don't know what's happening in the Western countries, but America especially has become a lot more dangerous than ever. There's crime everywhere, there's war in the Middle East, and housing has gotten so much more expensive. I feel safe here in Japan. I feel peaceful and happy and protected, and whether that's because I'm only here on vacation or whatnot, it doesn't matter because right now I have peace. Have you ever heard of this inspirational quote by Terry Pratchett? It goes like this. Why do you go away? So that you can come back, so that you can see the place you came from with new eyes and extra colors. And the people there see you differently too. Coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. You see, this is why I believe it's not just to escape or to explore, but to return with a renewed perspective. Stepping away allows us to come back with fresh eyes, a deeper appreciation, and a richer understanding of the place we once knew. The color seems brighter, the details more vivid, and the familiar feels transformed. It's in the journey that we grow, and when we return, the world around us notices we are not the same, and neither is the place we left. In truth, coming back isn't about returning to what was, but it's about seeing everything anew with the wisdom and experiences that only leaving can provide. So I am hoping that when I get back home in time for election, that I am ready to embrace whatever challenges comes my way with renewed energy and fresh perspective. I have to believe that everything can be beautiful, wonderful, and bright once again. Because that is the essence of life itself, embracing the journey with an open heart. It's about finding meaning in every experiences we encounter, whether joyful or challenging. Each moment offers us a chance to grow, learn, and connect with the world around us. By celebrating the beauty in both the struggles and the triumphs, we can truly appreciate the richness of life and the lessons it brings our way. I think we are approaching our second stop, which is Nagoya. So, it's okay not to be okay. That's another quote by someone, but I don't remember who. But it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes life gets tough, and that's perfectly okay. We all have moments when we feel down or overwhelmed, but it's important to remember that those feelings are a part of being human. You don't have to have everything figured out all the time. It's in these imperfect moments that we grow stronger, find our resilience, and learn to appreciate the good days even more. So give yourself that grace to not be okay, knowing that brighter days are always ahead. So whenever you're feeling challenged or overwhelmed and you can't step away or you can't go on vacation because of maybe work or family or whatnot, remember this quote by Rainer Maria Rilke: the only journey is the journey within. Here's how I look at that. So, the only journey is the journey within. The most profound journey you'll ever take is the one within yourself, right? It's a path that may not always be visible or straightforward, but it's where true growth happens. As you explore your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, dreams, and fears, you uncover your authentic self. This journey isn't about finding something external, but about rediscovering the strength, wisdom, and peace that always reside within you. The deeper you go, the more you realize that everything you seek has always been with you all along. The journey within is often overlooked in a world that constantly pushes us to seek external success, validation, and happiness. We're conditioned to believe that fulfillment comes from achievements, material possessions, or approval of others, or that you have to go and travel. But in reality, the most meaningful journey is the one that leads us to our inner selves. This journey is about self awareness, learning to understand our thoughts, feelings, and patterns. It's about questioning our beliefs and values, discovering what truly matters to us, and letting go of societal expectations. It's also about embracing our imperfections, understanding that our struggles and vulnerabilities are just about as valuable as our strengths. On this inner path, we begin to trust our intuition more, finding clarity in the quiet moments and confidence in the decisions that resonates with who we are at our core. It can be challenging and uncomfortable at times because it requires us to face our fears, confront past wounds, and shed the layers of who we thought we were. But through this process, we emerge with a deeper sense of purpose and a stronger connection to ourselves. This inward exploration also leads us to a greater sense of peace. When we stop seeking validation or happiness from the outside world, we find that everything we need is already within us. It's about cultivating contentment with where we are, even while striving for growth. The more we align with our inner truth, the more we live authentically, and that's where real fulfillment lies. So ultimately, the journey within teaches us that the answers we seek in life aren't out there somewhere. They're already inside of us, waiting to be discovered. It's a lifelong journey, and it's one that transforms every other experience in life. So it looks like that was our last stop. The next one is gonna be Kyoto. This train goes all the way to Osaka, so Kyoto is the second to the last stop, which is my stop. So I can't wait. So before we get to Kyoto, I just want to say take care of your mental health and do some self-care, however that looks like to you. Recognize your emotions and acknowledge it by accepting how you feel and knowing that whatever that is, this too shall pass. Take your power back and don't let anyone steal your joy. And we're here! If you made it all the way to this part of the video, I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for listening and hope to see you back on my next video. Welcome to Kyoto!